we have, I would not take much, lengthy bhashan, I won't do. Hardly 2 minutes I'll finish about my organization. This organization, Act Now, we started just 3 years back. We have fed thousands of people at the time of COVID, particularly the guest laborers who have come from various North Indian states, who cannot afford a square meal, who cannot go to their destinations, who are walking on the streets. You won't believe, in the midst of COVID, we have established a few tents on the highways. Because of our efforts, even the police department was supporting us. Literally, they were working like volunteers. That is the credibility of Act Now. The next thing we have done is, we have selected a place where totally people are very poor, downtrodden, some slum dwellers. Having a nice meal was a luxury for them. At that juncture, we have kept a camp of 100 days. Every day, 250 to 300 people with a delicious midday meal, absolutely free of cost. This 100 days yajna was around 25,000 people we fed. It could be more, but not less. That was one more feather in our camp. Finally, when in 2019 the COVID episode started, nobody knows what to do. There was a utter confusion. Doctors were not knowing what to give as medicines. There was no procedure. There was no methodology, nothing. At that juncture, our Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, said that doctors are angels on earth. That was wonderful. We all flowered them, showered flowers on them. The very next episode was, within a short while of few days, people started abusing doctors. People started thrashing doctors, brutally attacking. This was not alone the happening city of Hyderabad's history. We have seen this had happened round the country. At that time, I am Dr. K.S. Murthy, senior journalist for the past 35 years in print and electronic media, and I am a social activist. I am running a NGO, so I felt something to be done for the doctors' fraternity. Met Vijayendra Reddy. Please, ma, keep silence. Excuse me. Please keep silence. So I met the president of IMA. At that time, 3 years back, it was Vijayendra Reddy. I said, what's happening? Doctors are being harassed, being thrashed, being attacked brutally. Social media and print media was not so kind towards the doctors' fraternity. Around 100 plus social media lo chala daridhramaina videolu upload chesaru. After seeing all these things, I went and I asked that we want to act now, want to do something to the doctors' fraternity. They said, boss, we are also NGO like you. We are not lawmakers, okay? Whatever best in our hands we are doing. Then what do you want to do? I said, we want to honor the doctors and create videos in favor of doctors' fraternity. That was the beginning, my friends. First episode, we honored 75 doctors, where it was a small beginning. Even we never thought that this saga goes till today. 2,675 people so far honored, excluding these doctors. And that was not Hyderabad or South India's record, it is national record. And ironically, we sabotaged the negative talk about doctors in social media. They have uploaded around 60 to 70 or 100 videos. We uploaded 700 videos in favor of doctors. Why doctors are so famous? Why doctors are so big? What is the significance we wanted to tell the society? So we made the doctors to talk about them. It's not we talking about doctors. We made doctors to talk. You will be surprised that today around 700 videos are available in social media in favor of doctors. Anyone can do anything. They could be any trade. You don't mind. Sundar Pichai earns some 300 crores. You don't worry. Reliance Ambani makes some 40,000 or $4 million. You don't worry. But a doctor earns, you get tiles patient-like feeling. Why so? I used to ask, trust me, it is very humor and funny, but 100 plus dialysis I have spoken this. In the midst of press also I have spoken. I asked them, what is the problem here? Doctor సంపాదించని కష్టపడుతున్నాడు. 1800 మందికి పైగా డాక్టర్స్ చచ్చిపోయారా? 1800 డాక్టర్స్ చచ్చిపోవటం కాదు, 1800 ఫ్యామిలీస్ చచ్చిపోయాయి అని చెప్పాలి. దే మే బి అలైవ్, but the dear one left this world just because of us, and we should be thankful to doctors fraternity. This is what we were doing for the past 3 years, and I am really glad and proud to tell you, each and every doctor of you and wherever are there, 1,19,000 doctors ఉన్నారు ఇక్కడ. హైదరాబాద్ alone, తెలంగాణలో 1,16,000 fake doctors ఉన్నారు. This is also a wonderful news. So how, I am not a doctor, I am Dr. K.S. Murthy, but I am not a medical practitioner, I am a renewable energy, I have a PhD in renewable energy. So we made it mandatory that we will not select, not even a single doctor is not our choice, including Dr. Shri Kasturi Garu, the famous cardiologist. Reputed, we should be proud of him. Give a big hand to Dr. Shri Garu. In fact, this is a very small thing to him. He came all the way just to honor you people. Doctors are honored. Okay, Murthy Garu, nenu ostanu. That was his kindness. So similarly, every doctor has helped me. It's not act now. It's not Dr. Murthy or Dr. Murthy's team. It is doctors again who were phenomenal success. No NGO in the country, forget about South India or Hyderabad, no NGO could dream of honoring doctors at the time of COVID. ఎవరికి వాడు చచ్చిపోతామనే భయం. ఆ కోవిడ్ టైంలో మేము డాక్టర్లను పిలిచి ఆనర్ చేస్తే వాళ్ళు నాకు చెప్పేది ఒకటే, ఇంత చేశారు చాలా బాగుంది, ఇంకా చేయకండి, కోవిడ్ ఈజ్ వెరీ సీరియస్ అండ్ ఇట్ విల్ టేక్ కేర్ ఆఫ్ యూ మే పాస్ అవే. I told them, sir, డాక్టర్స్ వచ్చినప్పుడు వాళ్ళకి కోవిడ్ వస్తుంది, వాళ్ళతో పాటు నాకు కోవిడ్ వస్తుంది, లెట్ ఇట్ గో. అండ్ మిరాక్యులస్లీ ఈవెన్ ద నేచర్ ఇస్ విత్ us. ఎన్ని ప్రోగ్రాంలు, ఇంతమంది డాక్టర్స్ని, ఇదే హాల్, ఇదే వెన్యూ. ఐ నెవర్ బాదర్ టు గో ఎనీ చీప్ హోటల్, ఐ నెవర్ గో టు ఫ్రీ. కొన్ని ఉన్నాయి ఫ్రీగా వచ్చేవి. ఉస్మానియా యూనివర్సిటీకి వెళ్ళి నేను డాక్టర్కి ఏఎస్ మూర్తి అని చెప్తే ఒక ఆడిటోరియం ఇస్తారు. Sunshine వాళ్ళే ఇస్తారు ఎవ్రీ వీక్. They give an auditorium absolutely free for some NGOs, but I never bother to ask them. The idea is, when you come here, when you get honored with the name of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, you should be proud. It should be a memorable event. ఈ ఒక్క లక్ష్యంతోనే those many doctors we honored here only, you will be surprised to note at the time of COVID, this HITEX was closed. It was Act Now which made them to open it for doctors. And they are even today thankful to me. Dr. Garu, total COVID lo meeru, you are the only guy doing events. I said, yes, we will do. So this is the background of Act Now. We are very thankful to doctors fraternity. We honor you, and one thing you remember, doctors, that you are not common people. No doubt you earn, but you have a one powerful thing, that is medicine, that you can save a life no other, even Prime Minister, President of India cannot do. So you people are heroes. I salute you. Then one last thing I'll tell and take leave of you. Why Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's name for this award? There are so many people now, it became a biggest business honoring doctors. So many people are doing, I don't blame them. By that way also I am very happy some more doctors are getting honored. Fantastic. But my idea is, కోవిడ్లో డాక్టర్లు చచ్చిపోతున్నప్పుడు ఎవరికి ఎందుకు తెలియరాలే డాక్టర్లని హానర్ చేయాలని? దట్ ఈస్ ద ఓన్లీ క్వశ్చన్ ఐ షుడ్. ఫైనల్లీ APJ Abdul Kalam. I used to be a great fan of Mahatma Gandhi. Then I was, after some age, when I was in degree, at that time I used to be a great fan of Swami Vivekananda. After that, still some more maturity, I found Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Abdul Kalam is not a common man. He is not at all only a president or people's president. He was a wonderful, noble soul actually. We should be proud of him. Hundreds of countries are honoring him. Then I thought, what should be the name for Doctor's Award to be honored? Then with a lot of vigor, lot of pride, lot of inspiration, I kept the name as Dr. Kalam's Health and Medical Excellence Awards. The name still spells magic, and you are all very fortunate. Dr. Murthy or Act now, these are all things come and go. But eternal fact is you are receiving an award with a name that is the people's president, the noble soul, the greatest president, the missile man, and a teacher. He wished to the Almighty that my last breath will be in the presence of students, not any other luxury he didn't ask for. And God is so kind, nature is so kind that he was blessed. And Ekadashi, my dear friends, I'm very sorry to tell you, one eminent doctor who was honored by me told me, Dr. Garu, if you remove this name and put some other name, you will get 30,000 doctors. I said, why? Because he is a Muslim Nair. I really felt tears coming into my eyes. I said, if it is 200, I am very happy. I'll tell you one more doctor's statement. Dr. Kasu Prasad Reddy, an eminent eye specialist who served the presidents of this country, he was honored by us with Dr. Kalam's Health and Medical Excellence Awards. He said, on the dais here, he stood just like me and said, Dr. Murthy offered me Dr. Kalam's Health and Medical Excellence Award. I would have been more glad and run to him even if he offered me a shoelace, because it is named after Abdul Kalam. So my dear friends, my dear doctors, very learned persons here. I don't take much time of yours. Now I'll go through some profiles of the eminent dignitaries. Please get the chairs. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Age, what can be achieved, you have already achieved. So we want to honor you with Abdul Kalam Awards. We have honored him. There is a big profile of him. You already are about to, unconscious level. I don't want to kill your time much. I only tell one thing about Dr. Sridhar Garu. He is a very modern person. He is working for a fantastic group of Kims and Sunshine as a cardiologist and a cardiothoracic surgeon and HOD of cardiology. And this is professional. But as a human being, as an inspiration from Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, what I see through my eyes, hundreds of villages he has conducted health camps, checkups, asking them to come to his hospital, convincing the management and doing free surgeries, etc. There is no words to appreciate properly, sir. We are so thankful for your kind gesture and support to be here. May I humbly take the opportunity to invite Dr. Rukmini Rao Garu to the dais, please. You'll be surprised. I'm first time seeing her, but I know a lot of things about her. Being a journalist for the past 35 years, that much I can know. When I gone through her profile, I was spellbounded. The reason was, she was doing only women, and I'll call you are very partial, ma'am, you are leaving us. Only women, domestic violence, women who are destituted, women who are orphans, women who are being suffered at the tender age. And there are so many discrimination about women. There are sexual abuse. You name it. Everything is taken care by one organization, by Dr. Rukmini Rao Garu, Gramya Resources. She is basically doing service at Nalgonda, and she is acclaimed by many big wigs in the country. And I am really feeling proud and honored to be having you on the dais, ma'am. I would like to humbly call Dr. Amrish to come over to the stage, and he is the managing director of Maxide Hospital, and very youngster, lot of enthusiasm, and he want to do lot of things to the society. Such youngster is the need of this hour, I believe. And doctors who are, I simply admire Dr. Sridhar Garu because he goes to nook and corner of the Telangana and conducts camps. Similarly, Amrish and Vamshi and Max Aid Hospital conducts phenomenal number of health camps. It's not that they get business from health camp. Suppose if they are doing near their hospital, you can say, boss, there is a selfish motto. Wherever we do, they run. They do what all they can. So I really appreciate that, and thank you, Amrish, for being with us. We are honored. May I call Dr. Vamshi Krishna Terala Garu, who is a silent, Nishabda Viplava in a style. I know him since ages. He is a very genuine personality. ఒక డాక్టర్ ఎలా ఉండాలి చూడగానే ఒక నవ్వు. You can see him when he turns. $1 million smile will be his asset. And I believe a lot of people are cured with a smile only. And may I humbly call Dr. Anjendra Garu, who is a man behind Narayana Tirtha, Guru Narayana Tirtha, a saint of Kerala. I should not say Kerala alone, because the man was, his vision was welfare of whole country, and caste, creed, nothing was there. Such service-based principles are with Rajendra Babu. I would like to call Raghava Jarigaru to come over to the dais, because he is the principal who makes those kids who cannot afford to study. I know some people who are since 2 years not paying fee, but he will be convincing the management, and he will be always saying the kid is very bright student, sir, kindly spare. Such nice personality, that's the reason we are calling them. We will honor the case, then they will address. After that, you can have your awards. One thing I would like to, very humbly would like to bring to your notice, at least for one day, for your own self-pride, one day for your own honor, be patient, don't run away, be with us, and we'll take group photos, and don't go without having lunch. If you have lunch, we'll think that our mission is accomplished. Thank you. Now we'll honor Dr. Kasturi Sridhar Garu. No, mine. This is my privilege, sir. Please come. Not at all, sir. Please go honor. Sir, we are waiting for you. Please, please, please. Now now, be seated. May I humbly take the opportunity to invite Dr. Sridhar Garu to say a few words and bless us. Thank you.
Good morning to all of you. First of all, let me thank Murthy Garu for inviting me. I am very honored and privileged to stand in front of great Abdul Kalam ji Garu. Though he is not here physically, but all of you know he loves our country so much. He did so much to our country. He is a symbol of humility, humanity, and great wisdom. And you all of you know very well how he is a missile man, how he changed the entire war system of India. I also express my namaskars to all my co-panelists. Today, really I am very, very happy to share the dais with all of you. Why? Because before I start, I have to salute Murthy Garu for doing wonderful things to medical fraternity. Frankly, I am not fully aware of what he is doing, though he has been coming and meeting me more oftenly for free camps and other help. But he has been inviting, but almost many times I ignored. But I am helping indirectly. But the way you are doing really commendable. We appreciate you very much. I extend wholeheartedly in the future, whatever you want, whatever possible with me, whatever feasible with me, definitely I will extend wholeheartedly. I know you are all very young. You are choosing a very tough path. The medicine definitely, all of you go through a lot of hardships, humility, and appreciation also. This is the only one profession I think after when you go to temple many times after Ashirvachan they touch the feet. But even hospitals also, when you are too good, even if it is like a very prominent person, they touch the feet of the doctors many times. Believe me, fortunately I treated Pedajiyar Swami Garu, we operated, and even Shankaracharya, we treated them. And my practice is almost for the past 30 years in the cardiology. So almost I might have done more than 50,000 angiograms, more than 20,000 angioplasties. But you know the cardiology always challenging, very tough times. Suddenly in the night patient comes in an emergency situation. He may looks like a normal, but in few minutes, in few seconds, picture will change. When your patient is on the cath lab, he may look fine, but in few seconds, he may not be responding. This type of situation, many times attendants, they are difficult to digest. We can understand their agony because they are the dear one, because a precious one. Somebody's wife, somebody's mother, somebody's father. For them, it's 100% loss. For us, 1 in lakhs. But we have to understand them. You know, there is a denial will be there. There, definitely you go through lot of humility, lot of tension, torture while dealing these patients. But many times this may be once in a blue moon, but many times your patients are recovering very well, and there is a lot of applause, appreciation, and sometimes the family members follow decades together. Actually, I have seen I treated their father. In one family, I treated 10, 15 patients, even doctors' families. And that's how the attachment will there. One of my close friend, actually leading gynecologist from Ale. So in his family, I saved almost 15 patients, even for a simple tablet. They don't believe his brother. He always complains for even for simple headache, you ask the doctor, why you are not depending on me. That means it's trust. That they don't have a negative feeling on that one, but sometimes sentiment works. If you are too good to any person, definitely, this is only simple equation. Like if you are good to someone, they will be good to you. If you are not, it's like a mirror. Nature is like a mirror. What you see if you are seeing goodness in others, they will see goodness in you. That is only simple formula. Be good, be kind enough. Always, my policy always is, suppose if you are extending too much charity, tomorrow you will not be there to serve the people. So you have to balance the situation. Charge reasonably rich patients. Don't charge exorbitantly, whatever reasonable, because the modern medicine is very costly affair. Suppose if I am doing TAVR, the TAVR itself 20 lakhs. By the time we complete the procedure, about 28 lakhs. I can't offer that device free of cost, it's a 20 lakhs. Similarly, charge reasonably rich patients, but try to help the poor and needy. That's very important motto. So sometimes, many times, even if he is poor, you may not get from that patient. Believe me, he also has a family contacts, so he brings a lot of patients to you. Indirectly, you never lose. Even if you help them, even if you are doing free of cost, you never lose. You will gain only good relationship, good contacts. That matters in the life. So always be a good human, maintain good relation, and always science backup. Be only good person. There are many good human beings in the society, but you are a man with a lot of scientific background. So when you extend the service, you should have a constant updating of the knowledge. Knowledge is very important. So whatever you extend on updated knowledge, that is very important. So update and imbibe the concept. These are all very important. Not only good human, be good PR. So all, now what we say, many times I teach, almost I might have trained more than 25 DM cardiologists. And now I am a head for almost 14 cardiologists and 3 cardiac surgeons. Many times when we teach them, we tell them, so always, whenever a patient comes, you write the concept, you develop the concept first. So nowadays, because COVID era, one way it damaged the medical profession also. In what way means, they lost contact, physical contact, emotional contact with the patients. I think it's a practice of everyone. Whenever the patient comes, send for ECG, send for echo, send for, and they don't touch, stay away, and people are forgetting stethoscope also, and only writing the drugs and sending. But emotional contact is very important, and they need lot of assurance. If you see, almost 80% of the patients, they don't require very advanced technology. They need only assurance, a simple medication. Even if you take the WHO statistics, among the non-communicable disease, #1 killer is hypertension. And if you see the 3 major important non-communicable diseases which are contributing to major mortality and morbidity in the entire world, blood pressure, diabetes, hyperlipidemia, obesity. If you control these things, frankly, any general practitioner can do. Even a good teacher, if I educate, he can practice that well. Because controlling the blood pressure, maintain the number, it's like a numerology. If you have a good numbers, your lifespan is better, your fortune is better. Similarly, good blood pressure numbers, good cholesterol numbers, good diabetic numbers, definitely you live along with a quality. When you live, you should have a quality. I always tell the doctors, maintain physical exercise, because your job is not only mental. It's like a WHO definition of health, not only mental, not only physical and social, all 3 are. So you have to be a very good PR, just to spread your name, good relationship. Second thing is mental, always good thoughts. Good thoughts are very important, and exercise very important. So night, suppose surgery is there. Night, if you are calling for surgery, sometimes you don't know, it may be 1 hour surgery, you may have to stand for 3 to 4 hours. In my earlier days, I used to stand it, in those days when we are doing the primary angioplasty, now the technology is very well advanced. Now in those we were giving ReaPro injection, we were waiting in the cath lab, seeing the coronary flow is established or not, night 10 o'clock until 3 o'clock. Until 3 o'clock, whether coronary flow is established or not. We were struggling those days. Believe me, many times I went to Pedama Temple and did 50 productions in the early morning for the healing of that patient. So it makes wonders. Though always believe God. See, medicine is one a pill, chemical agent. There are many unknown things in the life. So nature, so whether you call God, whether universal energy or universal, whatever it may be, but there is something hidden, unknown. So always believe God. Suppose the patient you are giving atropine, adrenaline, sometimes patient responds as long as he is alive. So when the cardiac massage we are doing, after that cardiac arrest takes place, same drug will not act. Why? Because soul is not there. So we don't know the answer to that one. That's the reason. Put your best, as Geeta also said, put your best, and the effort leave it to the God, and be sincere in your efforts. Definitely that makes wonders. So with this brief note, I wish you all the best, and I request all the doctors to imbibe the best of the best things into your practice. Be good human to everyone, and spread a good message to everyone, and try to help the needy and poor, and reasonably charge. If you don't charge, you will not be wealthy. If you are not wealthy, no one will give a respect. So both things should be there. So one of my corporate guru, I don't want to mention his name, they say the success is measured with the barometer of the wealth. They say parallelly. If you are very successful, your barometer will go up. If you are not very, even if suppose the olden days, the tradition is different. The lot of rich values, cultures. So when you see your grandmother smile, nothing more treasure than that one. So, but now even sometimes family members, they are looking at you whether are you wealthy or not. If you are not making money, and they will say this fellow is unfit, is not capable. So, but I think we have to draw a line. Many people say many things, but down the line you are a doctor. God gave you a great opportunity to serve the society. Again I emphasize, charge reasonably rich patients and try to help the poor and needy, like extend the cost effective price. Still you can make a wonders. Still you will be successful. When wealth is there, because only the patient is the ultimate. Gandhiji said, the customer is the God. Similarly, even in our patient is the God, because he is giving a wealth to you, he is giving a car to drive, he is giving a nice wife to lead your home, he is living a society to have a very good reputation. So many things the patient is extending, because he is a God. We have to serve them with wholeheartedly. Thank you one and all.
Working, educated, able to do that. Otherwise, a woman is just on the street. A lower middle class woman, a working woman is better off because she can go and do some job. But you know, to look after 3-4 children is not easy when you're a single woman. It's quite tough. So I have worked since 1975-76 during the emergency. After the emergency, friends who had been in jail came out. We helped to organize unions. Sir, I have worked with a lot of men. Even now, I work with a lot of men. I do development work, land development work. I was one of the first people who introduced watershed development and land management in Telangana, then Andhra Pradesh. So without going too much into the work that I have done, I just want to say that many of us are working need-based. You know, when the community needs something, we are standing up for them and we are helping them to think through what is good for me, as well as working with government very closely to set better policies. So my interactions, I have some doctor friends in my doctor friends as well as in the family, but my close interaction with the medical fraternity and working was during COVID time. We are a group, an NGO, women's organization working in the field in Nalgonda district in Devarkonda area, but in the second wave we got lot of cases. In the first wave we didn't have any cases in the villages, hardly 1 or 2, and we, through a small organization, we had doctor friends in Hyderabad who did online consultation. And so I agree 100% with you, because the doctor Rehana would spend 1 hour talking to each patient to make them feel better. And I can tell you that we dealt with 685 patients and we didn't lose a single person. And we were able to get we were able to get the kind of medical care they needed, and many people came forward to help because we are not a rich, we are not a big, we are not an international organization. We work with very little money, but seeing our work, more and more people came forward and supported us. Other groups supported us, as well as we provided the food, provisioning of food to migrant workers. Almost 5,000 people in our own project area and in Hyderabad as well. So I just want to conclude by saying thank you very much for this occasion. Thank you all.
What more I can say, ma'am? Fantastic. Thank you so much. May I now call very humbly Dr. Amrish. I believe you are very slowly getting impatient with your faces. I am not able to see any smile. Try to smile. It's not that costly. Yeah, now you are smiling. Dr. Amrish, please note this. People are getting what?
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, Murthy sir, for having us here, like always. I won't take much time. I just follow Murthy sir in this issue. But sharing stage with such big personalities, I'm not famous. My name is Dr. Amrish, and I'm the medical director of Maxid Hospitals. We are a small group of doctors, just like you all. We have come up with an idea that we should bring in some change where any doctor having personal touch with the patients who are who are being restricted by any other organizations regarding finance issues or any other mode of treatments. So we did not want any other parameters to restrict our mode of management to the patients. If you would like to treat your patient following the basic principles without any financial restrictions, then you have to do it. So we have planned our institution in such a way that we can provide an opportunity for all the doctors who are certified, who wants to treat your own patients and serve them better without any financial restrictions. That was the idea behind Maxid Hospitals. But any initiative which we take nowadays, we have to market it. We have to let people know. And social media is one of the biggest things right now, and because everyone has smartphones. But Murthy sir plays a major role in these issues now. Maxid Hospitals is just a small setup where it is located in Yusufguda. It is a small setup, but we have all sorts of equipment available and all sorts of specialties available. But just because of Murthy sir, many people know about the hospital right now, and they are walking in, utilizing our resources, making it easy to the patients to make use of that equipment and get the proper medication and treatment. So I would like to thank Murthy sir a lot for this opportunity, and I'd like to promise Murthy sir that in future we'll always be with him regarding anything, any medical camps or anything of this sort. And I'm very happy to be here today on a Sunday at least to share this stage with you all. Thank you so much.
Babu, very close to my heart, a man with so many attitudes towards human service. Very humbly request him to come over and kindly take not more than 2 minutes time. Thank you so much. On behalf of you, I am pleading people, give a big hand.
Good morning, everybody. The most distinguished guests, mainly few of them are from the medical profession, and equally the eminent people sitting in front of us. First, let me congratulate Dr. K.S. Murthy for the tremendous service he is attending under the banner of Art Now and NGO. It is a great opportunity for me because I used to travel a lot all across the country in connection with my social activities. But this is something special where
the dais is filled with professionals from different areas, different fields. Before introducing myself, I would like to tell you why I am here today among you. To start with, I would say something about a Mahaguru whose ideals have been attracted, and I am closely following him to serve the public, the society. I'm just giving a light about my Guru, who is globally revered, and the great ideals of the Guru are being followed. People across the world hold Sri Narayana Guru in high esteem as great Acharya who authored a new chapter in the socio-cultural history of South India, particularly Kerala. The far-reaching social reforms he launched through his teachings, thoughts, and actions have brought in oceanic changes in the caste-ridden society. Sri Narayana Guru was a rishi in the ancient Indian traditions. He was truly a jnani of action, as observed by no less a person than Romain Rolland, a Western well-known philosopher. His life was mostly devoted to uplifting to modernity and higher levels of humanism in this part of Indian subcontinent, then helplessly steeped in the quagmire of social taboos and superstitions to an extent that provoked Swami Vivekananda to condemn it as a lunatic asylum. Narayana Guru is revered and remembered as a great servant and seer, an exemplary model of human compassion, totally detached from desires and ambitions, and yet ever active in the tasks he had set before him, a truly Jivan Mukti Karma Yogi. I am an activist engaged in social service following the very universal teachings of this Mahaguru. As a humble propagator of his philosophy for global harmony and peace, based on his one-world concept, oneness. I have been working from the foothold of Sri Narayana Educational and Cultural Society, Hyderabad, since more than 3 decades. And in coordination with other Sri Narayana Guru organizations, functions all across the world, under the banner Universal Confederation of Sri Narayana Guru Organization, headquartered its headquarters at New Delhi since more than 1 decade as one of its founding fathers. The great doctrines, few of the great messages of Sri Narayana Guru: one caste, one religion, one God for man. Get freedom through education. Get economic independence through industry. Get unity through organization. These are few main messages Sri Narayana Gurudev given to this world. Based on the teachings and philosophy of Sri Narayana Guru, we, the people working to bring in social harmony and peace, we have branches all across the world. In almost all the states of the country, we are sending such organizations. The need of the hour we know, but to whatever extent we grow, we develop. But as far as our mind is concerned, still we follow the religious path, the caste path, the regional path. To bring in social harmony and peace. This is the message what Sri Guru gave about a century ago, how we can live in a planet where fraternity and brotherhood prevails. With this, I conclude this speech with a appreciation to those children who performed gracefully here in the morning, and all best wishes to Sri Garu and his team who are doing human service and who are encouraging, who are inspiring those who are in the different areas of human service. That too, the award which were bestowed today on different dignitaries are very well appreciated, and I equally feel I am also made more responsible in the field, in the course for the course I work, that I have to more responsibly get involved and see that the mission what we are taken up is taken forward. With this, with your permission, I conclude my this small speech, and with love to all of you, and thank you very much.
That was a journey towards a saint, Narayana Guru. Thank you very much for bringing those things to us. Now, may I take opportunity to invite Raghavachari, a educationist, a principal, above all, a nicest human being. I have observed, being a journalist, I always see how the schools are functioning, how they are looting, how they are merciless towards the poor and downtrodden. But here is a man who, he or Rajendra Babu, they consider there are people since 1 year, not at all paid fee. And they tell me, sir, the boy is very bright. We are also facing a lot of hurdles. Ours is also an organization. We are all answerable. But what to do? They are good students, sir. At that time, I feel, yes, not at all educational fraternity is a bunch of dacoits. No, there are saints. There are good people are also there. That is, we get faith after seeing such people. May I humbly request Raghavachari Garu to say a few words.
Namaskaram to all. This credit actually I have to give to our President G. Rajendra Babu sir. So I joined in this institution 2005. So whatever credit, whatever our sir told now, Murthy Garu, that is all because of the society. It is Sri Narayana Educational Cultural Society. It was formed in 1989 in Greenfields. So apart from that, I don't want to take much time because already so many people are waiting. I want to give only 2 messages. I hear the doctors think actually is a good program they are conducting, Murthy Garu. In that honoring doctors, we see past COVID and post also. So what is the change in the people mindset all you are experiencing, doctors? But one thing I have to say, it is a responsibility of government to provide education and health. This is the primary things. So no, because our political system we are, I can't say totally failure, we can't do. But such type of doctors I'm meeting today, I'm very much happy. I will say God to give good health and continue the same service. And really, I have a very good contact with Sunshine Hospital. So there also the doctors, how they will treat, I see. So once again, I thank to everyone, not only the doctors and one more, the woman who is the minister. So the madam also working. So this lot of institutions are there. That's what India is like that, progressive. We not have that type of crisis what Pakistan facing now. So we have these things to go on. Then only we can develop. So thanks to one and all. And this is my second visit of the program how Murthy Garu doing. So it will go on. And if any help will things that our side also will part of it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Raghavacharya Garu. Now, before calling Sri Ajay Mishra Garu, he is a retired IAS officer. I know him from not less than 2 decades. As a journalist, I know him as an event organizer because we have a company called All Pro. We do events. After all, always honoring you will not fetch my bread and butter, right? So we have to do something, so we do exhibitions. So we are the first people in Hyderabad or South India who introduced through a conference and exhibition towards electrical vehicles. And he was the principal secretary, special principal secretary for energy department, and we got enough cooperation. A spotless officer, a sincere IAS officer. You don't need to search Google, you can see him. I am not exaggerating. This is our ground realities. And fortunately, one fine morning, I felt like asking him, sir, will you be kind enough to our honorary director or chairman? Whatever you feel here, do you think I am so helpful to you? I don't need any help from you. The day one I said, your presence is much more than enough, sir. And he was such humility. No problem, I'll be there. What best I can give suggestions? Fine. And mind you, my friends, till today we have not asked any favor to him because we feel proud that such a noble person, such an honest person, such a legendary, I can say, is in the board of ACT now. So we are so proud of you, sir. With these few words, I very humbly request him to come over here and say a few words. Thank you very much, sir.
Dignitaries on the dais, see, first of all, I'd like to thank Dr. Murthy for associating me with ACT now, I think actively for last 3 years, I can say. Earlier also we knew each other through different activities, but ACT now for last 3 years, and the kind of work which is being done is stupendous. I have lost count, but I think in last 3 years, more than 1,600 doctors have been, doctors and health activists, I'll say, have been felicitated through this organization. Many of them in this room itself. Besides that, I don't know whether he has told, help to the needy people, to the physically challenged, few orphan girls also. He has taken the responsibility to bring them up with all dignity, with all support, education, etc. And free food Annadanam was being continued last year for several weeks. And last few weeks, I have seen him distributing blankets to the needy during the night on the street, to the street dwellers, if I can say, or who have no shelter. See, these are not small things which he is doing, if I can say, leading by himself. Others are supporting him. I'm not saying it's a solo job. Others are supporting him, but the lead is being taken by him, and that's a very commendable job. See, most of us who are here, I'll say we are fortunate. See, fortunate means we do not have to think much about our bread, butter, how the house will run at this stage. In the past, it would have been there for few of us. I'm not doubting that, but today. So now is the time when we are well off, to whatever level we are well off, to help others. See, so that once it becomes the motto, then different kinds of options keep on coming to us. I will tell few things about Red Cross. So many of you may be knowing, Red Cross is an organization spread over many countries. That's a different thing, but only for the state. We primarily deal in blood donation and related activities. We have 8 blood storage cum blood banks in the state of Telangana, and we are starting 2 more in the next few months. And when I say that, see, each blood bank comes at a cost of more than 1 crore by way of equipment itself. We are fortunate we get that kind of donation from different agencies. So we do everything free. Last year we collected about 45,000 units of blood. 1/3 we give it back to the government hospitals. About 1/3 is utilized for treatment of about 500 disease where blood transfusion is done every thalassemia. So about 500 thalassemia patients are given blood transfusion every 2 to 3 weeks depending upon their requirement, free at 3 centers where this facility is there, because plasma and all that, see, those cost more. See, so we have been able to start only at 3 places here, Warangal and Mancherial. We provide through donation fully, not I don't contribute my money, I contribute my time and effort. We provide free food to the attendant also on that day, and transport charges also to many of them who need that. So if you know anyone who is in need for thalassemia patient who is in need of assistance, especially in these 3 places, or who can travel to these 3 places, Hyderabad, Hanamkonda and Mancherial, please tell us, we will be able to take care of them. Besides that, there are other activities which are done. See, 3 small maternity daycare centers, maternity and child care centers in Secunderabad area. We run about 20 to 25 bedded. Also Alzheimer daycare center, AIDS care center in Old City area. One old age home also with limited beds in Moinabad. Plus the districts do their activities independently. So we are now focusing on what is called hygiene kits and the food kits, nutrition kits for the TB patients. There are identified about 27,000 TB patients in the state. We have been able to cover about 9 to 10,000 through whatever donations we get. We look for more. It costs, I think, about 800 per month, the total hygiene cum nutrition kit to them. And in few months, we will be taking up supportive activity for the leprosy patients also as a part of national drive. So blood health camps we conduct in collaboration with other organizations also. We don't do everything ourselves because we get some grant from the government also, but not salary, etc. So through one organization, for example, collaboration, we are planning to have a cancer care center, not the treatment, because many patients lose interest because of financial and other logistical reasons to continue the treatment after the first chemo or this thing. So if they can be stationed in some locality where the medical needs can be taken care of, their food can be taken care of, and one attendant also. So most probably we may start it in next 1 or 2 months, this kind of facility also in collaboration with another. And like I said, you see the Alzheimer care center and the AIDS care center, we do in collaboration with separate agencies who are, in fact, her name I am forgetting, the organization name is Cheuta. The lady running it was the first publicly proclaimed AIDS patient in Hyderabad. I have her name here. So see those kind of things we support with our limited means, and we work for wherever we get funds, and we are fortunate we keep on getting, because plus any old age attendance also, we are into that assistance, I'll say, not free, but we train them and then place them for the first time in the houses where they are needed. After that, if they want on their own, they can move ahead, or if they come back to us after 1 year, 2 years, whenever, then we again find jobs for them. So different kinds of activities, and we are trying to increase our activities depending upon our capability also. So I am happy once again at the work which ACT now is also doing, and I congratulate him, and also the doctors. I have one advice for the doctors, and it's not my advice, it was, I think, either Dr. Shetty or he told in some interview. Dr. Shetty, you all must be knowing, he's a nationally renowned surgeon. He said, others will like to treat you as God. See, when you save life of anyone, then the patient, his family will like to treat you as God. But as a doctor, you never think of yourself as a God. Thank you.
Please, sir. We are honoring you and getting honored.
I'm a part of the organization.
Yes, sir. You are crucial part of our organization. One second, ma'am. One second. Thank you. Now we'll start honoring doctors one by one. It won't take much time. Yeah. Before to that, I have two appeals to you, doctors. Number one, please, when you receive honor and go out, there is a YouTuber waiting for you. 2 minutes at least you speak. There are around 70 to 100 videos blaming you. Emphasized, humiliating doctors in social media. We have to sabotage it. So you make it a point, speak 2 minutes to what is the fraternity. I don't need to teach you guys here, we should be very scared to talk to you because you are so learned people. But still I would like to emphasize the significance of doctors' role in society. It is very important. It should reach. So that is one appeal. The next one is, please don't leave without having your lunch. We have arranged for you. Have lunch and happily go. This is my request. Now I take the privilege to invite these kids who have performed here classical dance to come over dais. That is Raghavi, Srija, and one more girl is there. Yeah, Raghavi Annan, Miss, and Sunita Kallepalli, and this girl, Jammala Srija, actually bigger than all. Give a big hand to Srija. Wow. The VIP walks now. Come to the dais, Srija. Oh, walk fastly, ma. Now people should see you. Come. Come here, you see the same. Nobody will come clap. So be energetic to show that you are very energetic. Clap now. Fantastic. Be seated, gentlemen. Now, first doctor we are inviting is Dr. Shruti. Dr. Shruti is MBBS post-graduation Muslims Maternity and Children's Hospital, Chadarghat, Hyderabad.
Thank you, Murthy sir, for giving me this opportunity. I'm so Thank you, Murthy sir, for giving me this opportunity. I'm so overwhelmed taking from my father-in-law, Dr. Kasturi. Thank you, sir.
Navneet, where you are? Come here. Take out your son and give it to him. It's not okay when we say you are no boys. We'll give them. Now you. अरे यार क्या है यार ऐसा सुनो हाँ यार क्यों your father-in-law is very much here now it is memorable, right? Thank you. Now Niti, you still have guts to say something? No? Good. Congratulations. You are just like me. Thank you. This is your hot pot. You can take it. Thank you, Shruti. Bye.
I should say a few words about his father. Actually, he is my cousin's son. His father is a great fighter. Actually, he was 6 months senior to me in school. When we were in 3rd standard, he met with a fire accident. Almost burns, deep burns, more than 40%. He was bedridden for 3-4 years. He was really struggled a lot. But over a period of 3-4 years, he underwent multiple surgeries. He did degree from Open University, completed teacher training. Now he's working as a teacher with great wisdom. I feel I admire him very much because the way he fought with the life. And today, his son is a neurosurgeon, and now he's studying neurosurgery. He's a gynecologist. That's the reason, if you have a will, you can achieve anything. Sky is the limit. Don't give up. That's the reason God gives the challenges to those who are highly talented, because he's very confident about his creation. So when he's putting more challenges means he's very confident that he is very talented. I wish them very success in future life, in life, all the luck and success.
I'm not asking for you to clap for me. Dr. Shruti Reddy. Spurti Reddy. Abhilasha, next I believe. Because these two have come. Spurti, how many people know what is Spurti? Inspiration. So, this is great. Madam, first, no, remove it, ma'am. Shawl is there. No, garland is not looking. I mean, unable to see, invisible it is. We are covering it, ma'am. Wow. Everything solution. Yeah, good. Keep it up. Good. Fantastic. 5 seconds.
very glad to receive the honor, sir, and very thankful for you for supporting doctors.
Thank you so much. Equally pleasure. See, end of the day, I promised you this event must be a memorable one. People are standing, not just they are crazy to stand here. They are eminent people. So when you walk, walk royally, go also royally, sleep royally, enjoy, and keep in memory that you doctors are great. Give once a clap to your own selves. Abhilasha, as I said, one should have Abhilasha first. It's not me, the great maestro Vivekananda said, you should have desire, we are having. And then you will be having inspiration, we already had.
Thank you so much, sir, for recognizing doctors and recognizing their effort. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
In my life, two things have really inspired me. That is honoring doctors one. The other thing, on 31st of December, you might have enjoying the new year, but we were searching for beggars on the street. That is in the midnight, we started giving blankets to those who cannot afford a square mile or a shelter, who are the residents of on the footpaths of various places. And 31st December to till today, around 1,000 plus blankets we donated and made it mandatory that every night we hunt for beggars. We are searching for beggars. Somebody called and told me, sir, you are so eminent, nothing eminent here, please tell me what is the thing. You are searching for beggars. Yeah, even you can join. I said, thank you. Now may I call Dr. Venu. Are you there, Ms. Venu? Please come. You. Yes, I think. Ambrish. Yes, I think. Being doctors are honored by doctors, that is something wonderful. Dr. Venu is being awarded by Kasturi Sridhar Garu, honored by Amrish and Vamshi. Purely democratic manner. Give a big hand. Sound should, reach outside.
Thank you, Murthy sir, for giving me this opportunity, and it's very overwhelming to share this award in front of the great dignitaries and noble person. Thank you.
Who is Dr. Radha? Where are you? Please come. No, I'll ask him to take. Boss, Venu, remove your jacket. Yeah, hold it. Come here. Radha, please. Yeah. I will tell you something about Radha Penmansa. She is the doctor who approached. I said, ma'am, very much welcome to you. Then she said, I think my husband, Dr. Venu, will be interested. I said, fantastic. Who is stopping? Neither she continued the process, nor I continued. Finally vanished. Venu, who? We don't know. Just couple of days before, it is impossible for us to make mementos in 2 days. And on the seventh sky, or seventh floor of sky, Venu arises, sir, even I want to join. Welcome, you join. That is the story. She recommended you. Why you didn't honor her request, boss? Chalo, no problem. Madam. Rajendra. Doctor Garu want to say something? No, the episode is not at over. Be here. Say 1 minute, 30 seconds or 15 seconds or 5 seconds. Okay. Choices.
Thank you so much for the award, sir. I am very honored actually, and we appreciate a lot for the effort you are putting towards doctors, because I think we are the most neglected part of the community. People remember us only when they are sick. Otherwise, people don't even bother to, even our neighbors also, they call us only when they are sick, or even our relatives also, they call us only when they are sick. Otherwise, they don't call us, how are you doing? So, very thankful for you.
Actually, what he is, wait, I said the episode, the ultimate summary of Dr. Radha is that doctor's fraternity is like salt. You know the significance of salt. When it is there, nobody cares. When it is not there, nobody can eat. Automatically, they will call for salt. Similarly, when sick, everyone remembers doctor. When they are everybody well, nobody remembers. But Act Now does. Give a big hand to Act Now. Now you remove your mala and everything. He already removed, right? Fantastic. Idi kuda talli. Ready. Honor her with garland. Wow, you thought you will escape. Give a big hand. ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ మంత్రా చదవాలంటే కష్టం కానీ కానీ చేయండి. అమ్మా So remember this event at least for some time. Good. And you take this. Thank you. Next doctor, please. Amma. You get. I asked you, you said single. No, sir. Immediately call him. How could we leave? యార్ ఆడపిల్లలు సిగ్గుపడితే పర్లేదు, మగపిల్లడు సిగ్గుపడటం పోగొస్తాం. మీరిద్దరు ఇట్లా కెమెరాకి పోజ్ ఇస్తే జనాలు చప్పట్లు కొడతారు. యా గుడ్ వన్. యా యువర్ హస్బెండ్ ఓన్లీ, నో డౌట్ అబౌట్ ఇట్. Don't take much time. Humble request. Just 30 seconds.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving this opportunity. And I want to thank my husband. And our journey started since inter first year.
Don't be that emotional. Control yourself. Great. Give a big hand.
He's just a mechanic, and he made me a doctor. Wow. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. And he encourages me a lot. And we have two beautiful kids. Thank you so much. Thank you, God, giving me this beautiful life. Thank you so much.
You are very beautiful. You are very beautiful hearted. So you got a beautiful husband with a beautiful heart, with two beautiful kids. Give a big hand here. What else can be? Please. You want to said already, right? Srinivas, want to say something? ఏమన్నా చెప్తావా? అది మనం పని చేసేటోళ్ళం, వీళ్ళందరూ అర్థమైంది. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్. Mr. Rajaram is running a Aditya Specialty Diagnostic Center, as these awards are for health and medical fraternity, and diagnostic center is certainly a part of medical field, and since Aditya Don't run, don't run. Okay, we'll give you. Slowly, slowly, come. Want to say something? Yeah.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం అండి. ఈ అవకాశం ఇచ్చిన మూర్తి సార్కు, రవి గారికి నా కృతజ్ఞతలు. అబ్దుల్ కలాం అవార్డు తీసుకున్నందుకు చాలా నా అదృష్టం అనుకుంటున్నాను.
So sweet. First I felt he is warning. ఎవరిని వార్నింగ్ ఇస్తున్నాడా అనుకున్నా, బట్ ద వే ఈ స్పీక్స్ ఇస్ సో స్వీట్. ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ద డే 3 words, లర్న్ లైక్ దిస్. అండ్ అట్లాగే షార్ట్ అండ్ స్వీట్గా మీరు మాట్లాడండి, మేము గంటలు గంటలు మాట్లాడతాం. నెక్స్ట్ ఈజ్ మిస్సెస్ హేమలత ఫ్రమ్ ఏలూరు. కమ్. షీ ఈజ్ ఏ lab technician in cardiology department, and it would be great to receive from Kasturi Sri Durgaru. Please come. Hema, want to say something? Good. Thank you. Next, may I call humbly Akhtar Hossain. Day 1 Manji is so pleasant with me. Thank you.
Sir, I would like to call my mom and dad here actually. Ma Abba. हो गया sir. She's at West Bengal right now. Sir, actually you said something about like migrant laborers. My mom and dad, we came from West Bengal. We actually started our life like that, and we were actually the victim of that same journey. And thank you so much, sir, for recognizing us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ma. West Bengal say. Thank you so much. Next. Dr. Durga Garu, please come. She is MD, OBS and obstetrician and gynecologist from Osmania, senior gynecologist and obstetrician, sonologist, professor, Department of Gynecology, VRK Medical College, Hyderabad. No, don't take 2 minutes. 30 seconds. Thank you. We are very happy. So many are.
So I would like to say.
Listen, permit me to speak. If everybody goes 2 minutes, it will be 2 days. I don't want.
Okay. So I am a very senior gynecologist, worked in the state government for 33 years and retired in a very high post. That is what I would like to say. And I have served the system to the poorest of the poor with utmost our ability and this thing. That's the shortest way of telling. And I have a word to say that my daughter also is a MBBS. She has worked in COVID time. Please just give her a clap. That's all.
Hello, Dr. Aruna's daughter, because I don't know your name, kindly Dhanalakshmi, come here.
Sir, she became a COVID positive and I was so upset.
Not now? Thank you. Come. Please, I am very cautious. Okay. So, give a big hand to Dhanalakshmi and Aruna, senior gynecologist, and both hold the thing. Have a photo.
She needs a bigger pack than me.
Okay. Give a big hand to her. What it costs, you are free. Go ahead. Hi, you call her also. Younger daughter, please come.
She is a dancer and whatever.
You should have told early. We would have made her to dance. Then next time, कहाँ जाने का है? यहीं तो रहना है.
So she is an engineer and a dancer. She is MBBS.
Engineer के, being an engineer, you should be having some name also.
Vedavati.
Vedavati. So introduce her.
Vedavati, she is Dhanalakshmi.
You are Aruna. Fine. Once again, give a big hand, please. Next. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, Dhanalakshmi and Vedavati. Wow, Vedavati is other name of Devi Sita. We know that much, ma'am. Yeah, you are also. Yeah. Otherwise, people think Sapna was deprived from garlanding.
So good afternoon. I work in the field of infertility, and every day is a challenge. We have one of the largest IVF unit in Telangana, and it's called Mamta Fertility Hospital. So I had a lab, and it's a blessing, it's an honor to be in this field, and I thank Dr. Murthy for such a wonderful job, and hearing all the work that he does, I'm really humbled. Thank you so much. Thank you, Doctor.
Infertility. Now you will see, that is one thing I feel like ATM box. Everywhere, any auto behind, there is one fertility center. But she has given a different dimension. Not only it is ATM, coin box or something, your assumption, but it is every day is a challenge. I have the privilege to go to Mamata Hospital and see every nook and corner because of Dr. Aarti and Dr. Mamta and Dr. Deen Dayal Tulani. They made me just like President of India walking through. I said, what is this happening? But anyway, that kind gesture, we honor it. Kindly convey this to Dr. Aarti. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, Dr. Vikas Gaud.
Well, I'm a dental surgeon, a smile dentist and an implant specialist. I have patents to my name. I was just listening to the dignitaries on the dais. So I would just like to add a few words. I'm a life member of Indian Red Cross. And in 2003, while Governor Rangarajan and after that others were there, we have conducted camps, other than blood camps, also dental checkup camps. We finished 1 lakh students and community people who needed dental work. And just before I leave, I would add to one more thing. Definitely one great thing that ACT is doing is prevention of any kind of violence against doctors. And another thing that I would like to add is, well, if you give a man a fish, you would feed him for a day. But if you teach him how to fish, you would make him live for a lifetime. So my request to ACT is that instead of looking for beggars, educate them, see that you give them a voluntary kind of education and a job where they can live for a lifetime. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Vikas Gauru. It is indeed, we have done rural people skill development with Association of NRD and other organizations. But here, where we are going to give blankets, I don't think they can be educated. One who is around 60 years, running for a square meal, one who can't afford, one who is shivering in the cold. If I start go and your idea is fantastic as far as youth is concerned, sir, but these are very sad state of affairs. You see, 200 rupees it costs one bed sheet, and we give, they fall on our feet, and we call India is shining. And which way it is shining, God alone knows. For basic things, people are suffering, and they fall on your feet. These are all good skill development, educating, providing employment. Then and there, overnight it can't be. Till that end, who is going to feed them? That is the $1 million question, and you will be surprised to note ACT now is having one significance that it don't have a book of donations. We never ask for donations. Not a single penny in 3 years. We have done miracles. 30 years lo leni vaadu kuda cheyalenanta pani 3 ఏళ్లలో మేము చేసాం. For that we earn in events, we earn and turn that amount to these donations. Because I am at about 60 nearing I am. If now I start begging people with a ball, it makes no sense at all. So we say, if somebody gives, I don't mind, that's a different story. But we won't go within our limits and liberties. We are doing 31st December to till today, we are giving so many blankets. It is our own hard-earned money. 10 handicapped people were adopted by us. That is our own money. We are making them educated. MBA, BTech, and inter-college students, handicapped. We are feeding them. We are giving, as your suggestion, making them educated. Thank you so much. Well, may I humbly call Dr. Shabarinath Samudrala, MD, General Medicine, DMD, Cardiology, Interventional Cardiologist, Yashoda Hospital. Very tall. Oh, what is that? Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ACT organization and Murthy Garu for inviting me for today's award ceremony. And thank you once again for felicitating all doctors. Thank you.
Shivani, are you there? Shivani, just come. Shivani is a dentist. She is a part of our organization, so she is being honored. Please, మీ చేతుల మీద అవార్డు తీసుకోవటం అంత. We will make it very fast now. Don't want to say? Okay. Shivani, this girl, I call her as Jhansi Kirani. You know why? on a what that vehicle, two-wheeler. She brought 20 bed sheets to my brother's house. Boss, you want to donate? That's generous of you. It is a kind gesture. But anyone from my office could come and collect it. She was so kind. She said, boss, it is doing in the shivering. Now it is, weather is not that cool. When she came, it was shivering and it was hardly 7 degrees. So give a big hand to Shivani for her kindness. Now I call Nishita and Mr. Rajoria to come over by us. And I know him as I am myself a Rotarian. And Nishit, Aruna, that is the problem. Rajoria and Nishita, I am calling. Aruna, she is an advocate. Nishita is also there, don't worry. I invited her also. Yeah, ma'am. अरे आप कल वो वॉलंटरीली बोल रहे हैं, मैं डालता हूँ, अब हम क्या करें? 15 minutes will send you back. अरे इतना जल्दी भी क्या है? ये तो है ना उनको? Is the head of something. Want to say something? Very brief. It is on behalf of
We are basically into the natural spices businesses, where basically we give the purest form of the spices under the social initiatives. And all our employees are the women employees in the villages. And all our products are basically hand grind. The motto is that the first step for the healthy body starts from your kitchen. I'm a chartered accountant by profession. She's an advocate by profession. But we both are into this field just to make awareness about the people that our health is the first priority, and if our kitchen is best, then our body is best. Thank you.
Fantastic. Ultimate fact. May I call?
नमस्कार, आप लोगों को बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं और डॉक्टर मूर्ति का तहे दिल से धन्यवाद कि वो इस प्रोग्राम को करते हैं। डॉक्टर्स को हम सब जानते हैं कि भगवान के बाद में दूसरा कोई है तो वो डॉक्टर है, वही हमारी लाइफ को सेव करते हैं। तो वी शुड रेस्पेक्ट दिस प्रोफेशन एंड प्लीज़ अरुज स्पाइसेस को कभी ट्राई कीजिएगा। एंड माय नेम इज़ अरुणा।
Great. May I call Dr. G. Prashant?
My wife, Dr. Sucheta, she's a gynecologist in Gandhi, sir. Please.
Dr. Sucheta. Yeah, he is not allowing me to call you. Oh, how nice of you. What a kind gesture. This is not for you. Sucheta, you are having a memento with us? Awardee are you? Sucheta. Your presence.
just want to say one thing. I work in ESI Medical College, Sanat Nagar, as a professor of surgery, and she's in Gandhi as an assistant professor in the Department of Gynec. And we also work outside. But one thing I want to say, what Sridhar sir was saying, economically, doctors also should be good to treat the patients and render free service. But the patient shouldn't get into an opinion that when you're doing free service, it's like the doctor doesn't know anything, or they make it like he's a lower grade doctor, like that. So you have to take your minimum fee and render the service. That's what I want to say. Thank you, sir. Is that correct now, sir?
Absolutely fine. Good afternoon, sir. We are very honored to receive this award. Thank you so much, sir, and thank you very much for treating with us with so much of respect and love. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, both of you, Sucharita and Prashant Garu. Now may I call Naresh, Dr. Naresh Garu. After this, you can leave.
I thank all the delegates on the dais, especially the ACNO organization and Murthy sir. And I'm very happy today to receive this from Kasturi sir. We worked together in 2010. I'm an intensivist. I was the ex-HOD of critical care of Kamneni and Yashoda Hospital. Now I am running a hospital of my own. I thank Sridhar Kasturi and others for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Very sweet. Boss, I am observing again nobody properly clapping. I'll see that when you come here, no claps will be there. Dr. Saujanya Garu, where is Saujanya? Please. Thank you. Sure. Sure. Dr. Amma, you don't want to say?
I'm very honored to receive this prestigious award, and I thank Murthy sir for putting your thoughts into action and making us more responsible towards the society in serving. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. So sweet and sure. Inko apartment. Still we are doing service, right? You are deserving. Except clapping, everybody doing everything.
Thank you so much, sir, for calling me here. I think I am the youngest one here. Thank you so much, sir. I would add a note to this. Actually, I am the only girl who came out of my native place, and for that, I would like to thank my dad.
Where is your native place?
Hometown is Molugu, sir, some rural place, Bandarupalli. My dad is so responsible in educating a girl child, sir. He is so supportive in educating and inspiring many other girls. And I would like to thank so much my dad for this. Yeah, sir. He's my mom and dad. I would like to call him here, sir. Both mommy and daddy. Both my parents, sir. I'm so happy to take this in front of them, actually.
Along with them.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Who is next? Huh? Mr. Raj Kishan, where are you? You are hiding with a mask. Okay. Please do come. Raj Kishan is a mentor for so many companies and youth entrepreneurs. A good friend of mine. I believe I'll honor him. Definitely, sir. I'll be happy.
Above all this, I am one of the founding members of ACNOW. I am really very honored. After 5 years of acquaintance with Dr. Kesavan, I am standing here. I have been repeatedly standing here also. But this is a real honor. The last 15 days, I have been watching his photos and the way he is doing. I am gifted to be with Dr. Kesavan. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Raj Kishan. He is a founding member of ACNOW. He is a good friend of mine. He is a family member. He is a well-wisher. He got so many titles. All I can say is thank you, Raj. Anyone left from there? Is good man? Raviraj. Yes. Raviraju. Second లో వస్తాను ఫస్ట్ వచ్చారా ప్లీజ్ కమ్ రవిరాజ్ so many specialities. I believe I'll make him to speak for 1 minute, then we can explain.
I am Dr. Ravi Raju. I'm a cardiac surgeon from Omega Hospital, Hyderabad. So I thank ACT and Murthy Garu for recognizing my work in the field of cardiac surgery. As a young cardiac surgeon, I had a lot of obstacles actually to come to this stage. But because of my all teachers and surgeons who simplified the way we do cardiac surgery now, and with their efforts and the simplification of the procedure, now even at my age, we are providing a 100% success rate in all cardiac surgeries. Thank you.
That's extraordinary. Raviraj, anybody else left, please? Specially invited, anybody? Rakesh, where you are? Hiding behind? What sort of... Soumya, how is she? Fine. Well, Soumya is a dentist. He is basically a civil engineer into realty, real estate and so many other things. And part of ACT now, his wife is Dr. Soumya, who is a dentist. We are so happy to be with him and thank you, Rakesh.
Thank you, sir, one and all.
Thank you for giving this opportunity.
Thank you. So, sir, please be seated. ఈ పాటికి టైర్డ్ అయిపోయి ఉంటారు. ఐ విల్ సేవ్ 1 minute. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఒక 45 minutes vote of thanks చెప్తా. Just 45 minutes. So, I thank one and all. First thing to the doctors, to the special invitees, guests, and above all, who are well-wishers. Majority of them are like Dr. Kasturi is a good friend of mine, he is a well-wisher of mine, and our Ajay Mishra Garu is guiding force behind us, is always, and a very simple down-to-earth gentleman. Anytime, why you come all the way to Indian Red Cross Society Hospital to invite me? Office, you just send WhatsApp message. Such humility I found with Mishra Garu. So kind of you to be here, sir. Thank you so much. And Rajendra Babu from a background of educational academician. Similarly, V.K. Raghavachari Garu. In fact, Rukmini Garu, I should say here, I should give her 1,000 thanks because she told me she'll come by 11 or 10:30 sharp, but she'll leave by max 1 hour. I said, you come half an hour because I know after coming here who will allow her. So she came and she loved us. She honored so many people. She got honored. And one more request with you, have lunch and go, we will be accomplished totally. So thank you so much, my dear doctors, everyone with folded. నేను ఇట్లా ముగించగానే లేచి పారిపోదాం అన్నట్టు అరుణ గారి ఉత్సాహం ఏంటమ్మా కాస్త ఆగు. హౌ ఈస్ షీ సో యంగ్ బాస్? Can any other girl say this? I am young. I doubt it. So that spirituality, that spirit, ఈ మధ్య కూడా స్పిరిట్ చాలా స్పిరిచువల్గా ఉండాలంటే స్పిరిట్ తాగాడని ఈనాడు పేపర్లో చూసా. సో వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ ఈస్, వీఆర్ సో థ్యాంక్ఫుల్ టు వన్ అండ్ ఆల్ ఫర్ బీయింగ్ విత్ అస్, బ్లెస్సింగ్ అస్, రిసీవింగ్ honors. You will all who ever received awards will be kept in one group. The photos will be created in the group. So you can just get your photos. You need not ask Dr. Murthy, our photos has not come. No need of. You will be intimated that also. One and all, please join us lunch in the next floor. Have lunch and then leave. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. No thanks. Accepted. Why you are not joining, man? Come, boss. Hello, teacher. I'm calling you. Please come. Mobile, come. Vedavati, come. Join us. Okay, ready?